Well, it's good to see everybody in the chatterbox having a good time already. Thanks for letting me read along. Are you ready for some fun tonight? We have a lovely, lovely set of ladies to join us here in a few minutes because this is Craft Roulette episode 269, and this is Mother-Daughter Month. We've had a few alterations there, but it's Mother-Daughter Month, and this is the last, well, sort of the last week of that wonderful, it's a fun show. It's a fun concept, and I'm really glad we did it again this year, but this is the official end. We have another one coming in June, but I'm American Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. So what is Craft Roulette, you may ask? What is Craft Roulette? Well, in a nutshell, it is the ultimate original paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live almost every Friday evening. And when we're here, who's going to be with me? All of you guys, because you're our best friends, and we love having you join us. We really do. It just makes my heart warm to see you guys chat, and I love it. I love it so much. And so sit back, relax, and let's have an evening together. We don't have anything planned, except we do have some things planned, but we don't have like a project planned where we're going to walk you through the steps or anything, because we're just going to talk. And then we are going to, we're going to make something, but we're going to talk a lot. And we're going to find out what Kelly's been up to, because she is a new graduate. But we're going to learn more about that in a second. If you're joining us again because you were here last week for Crafty Alan Presley, well, welcome back. And if you're here to cheer on Amanda and Kelly, thank you. And cheer them on with lots of hearts and lots of love in the chatterbox. We would appreciate that. If you were enjoying that slideshow before the show started, those were cards sent in from last week. We had a blobbing good time, did we not, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes? We had a doggone blobbing good time. I loved what you did with all those parameters. We had 392 cards, 11 videos, which I have not seen all yet. I apologize. And 6 bonus cards, too. Those were some cute cards. I think anybody else going to go back and do some more blobs? I think it's just a very, very fun thing to do on a card. And you did it like masters. All of you did. You did indeed. Mr. Producer's on the other side of the table. He's the one that's pushing all the buttons because he doesn't like me to have buttons very often. He lets me have them on a Wednesday, and it's a trip, let me tell you. Anyway, his hand looks very healthy. We're glad to see that. And we are glad that he is here. He is the technical genius behind all the things that are Craft Roulette, and we really do appreciate him. If you have not gone over to craftroulette.live to see his masterpiece of a website, please join us over there and check out all the things history, Craft Roulette, all the things Craft Roulette present. You can find the wheel and all sorts of things over there. It's a wonderful thing, including all the galleries and all the links to these shows and more. So we'll just leave it at that because there's just too much over there to explain. There is also, there's another website that he's made that's pretty cool. It's called paperganza.com. And I think we have 2 tickets left still. It did last when I checked this afternoon. It is our live Craft Roulette event that will be here in Kansas City in July 24th, 25th, 26th. And we have outstanding guests. We have outstanding helpers. We have outstanding friends that will be joining us for a live Craft Roulette. Amanda Stevens will be there, as will Kelly. It's going to be such a party. You need to be there too. So if you're smart and you can, grab one of those 2 seats. We have people coming. We have somebody coming from Australia, and we have somebody coming from Honduras. I mean, we're going to put on a show. We are going to put on a show, and you're going to be part of it if you are in our live studio audience. But we're also going to do it live in front, just like we're doing here, except not like we're doing here. You know, that's the Craft Roulette way. If you haven't given us a thumbs up or a Vinny, as we like to call them, please, we would appreciate that so much. Subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss a single thing. And I think that's about it for that. We do have spin sponsors this month. That have been wonderful. This is the last week that we will be giving away $30 gift certificate to Bloom Daily Planners. They've got an academic line now for you teachers that want to get started early on next school year. Whimsy Stamps has some adorable things from really cute fun. Well, their name's Whimsy. It's going to be funny. And so join them over there and check out their products. A Colorful Life Design has wonderful artsy, really cool artsy stencils. I've been using them a lot and I really do enjoy them. And then Pear Blossom Press, that wonderful company that makes the guts for the light up cards, owned by Amanda Stevens. We see Amanda Stevens over here a lot. We do, because she is such an important part of our show. And we're always glad when we get to hang out with her. We've been hanging out with her a lot with lots of paper cans of staff meetings. So it's really fun, though. Oh, boy, that would have been awful if we didn't like her. Oh, I just thought of that. If it would have been like some of those coworkers I've had in the past, I am so thankful for Amanda Stevens. Okay. What else do we have? We have Mr. Mike has a new outfit. I saw some of you noticed. I saw you notice that he has on a new Hawaiian outfit, complete with a lace. Susan Schulman sent this to him. Isn't it lovely? It even has a plaque, like buttons, and it unbuttons. I'm totally impressed. I'm real glad to see that he has something new for summer, though. So thank you very much, Susan, for thinking of Mr. Mike. Do you have something to say to her? Yeah, that's what you always say. The man of all words and the man of no words. That's Mr. Mike all the way. We also have merch. We've got the tea. Oh, no, we forgot that. We got excited about Amanda being nice and not being a horrible coworker. We have a membership group. We are not sponsored by these companies that we love so much, but we have a membership group, and they are what keep us on the air. We want to welcome 2 new members this week. I think this is right. Frenick Glitter, sometimes known as Brenda, and Beverly Ganaway. Thank you, ladies. I believe you're ladies, for joining us in the membership site. You can go over to the membership site. You can make your own little, what is that called? Your own little profile. And you can add your picture. You can go then look at that menu and find all the things that will keep you busy and out of the bars. It's wonderful. I think that's about it. We do have some merch. You can check it out. Dies and stamps. All right. Let's bring those nice ladies on from California. Please welcome Amanda Stevens and her newly graduated daughter.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah, here we are again. We were really scrambling for audio before, but it came on just in pretty much the nick of time. But I have already talked a lot because I was over here going, hello. So I'm going to give the floor to you guys while I get a little drink of tea. So who are you? What do you do?
I'm Amanda. This is my daughter, Kelly. I own Pear Blossom Press with Micah, my husband, and Kelly is a very faithful, dedicated employee who helps us out all the time. In fact, if you order from us pretty much any time recently, it probably was packaged by her, maybe by Micah, 1 or 2 by Christian before he left back on the road again. But those were ones I had to fix.
Because you have been on the road. You have been on the road a lot. You've been all over the place.
Yeah, it's the spring through fall. We tend to have shows and in-person events and stuff, which I love. It slows down in the winter, which I appreciate because of the holidays. And my kids' birthdays are all October, and also my nephews and nieces. They're all like all the winter. So October through February, actually. So
perfect timing. Well done.
Yeah, I don't know how we managed to make that work, but we did.
Tell us about, or let us meet this lovely young lady who just graduated from high school last night. Hi, Kelly.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Hi. I don't know. What about me? I've been on here before.
You have been on here before. Do you have good dreams or bad dreams about it?
Mixed feelings. It's always very nerve-wracking. I don't know what to do.
Oh, you did a good job last time. You made a real detailed, intricate card, as I recall.
It was something. It was very purple.
It was very purple. It was, which is funny because your mom is very orange. Yeah. Yeah.
Well.
Well, we are thrilled to have you here, and I'm real glad that you graduated. That's nice. Now you can work full time for your mom.
When she's not wrangling bunnies. So.
That's right. You have a new family member. Tell us about your new family member.
Well, she is. What is she? She's a Flemish giant.
She's Flemish.
She's a bunny.
15 pounds. Yep.
15 pounds is like twice as big as Ginger, and Ginger, one of our other rabbits, she's already the same size as my dad's Chihuahua. So she's a big bunny.
She looked like a big bunny.
She's not officially ours.
Right.
We're fostering her.
Technically, we can adopt though today. So, if you guys encourage her and Micah, we will have a new member of the family. I really want this rabbit. She's so cute. Her eyes are so beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, I know that your mom and your dad are kind of foster fails, so there's a pretty good chance it might happen.
Yeah.
Her name is Pearl.
Her name is Pearl, and she's a big white rabbit.
So pretty.
I got outvoted on Leona, which was Debbie's idea in our afternoon chat. I liked it too.
I like Leona, but Ginger and Pearl go better together.
That sounds good together. Yeah. Leona, I had a great aunt, Leona, and she always wore a lot of rouge. So you would definitely have to get some ink on her. But
she's all white with the pink eyes, but they're actually blue irises, and she's got really pretty little eyes.
Aww.
And
her pupils glow red.
Which she loves. Which I don't care. I mean, it's fine. So yeah.
Is she real soft?
Yes.
She's very soft.
Bunnies can be so soft.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad for Pearl. She's found a nice place to live. I hope it all works out. But I want to get to the show. So you were on last year, Kelly. I think Amanda knows the answer to this, but did she brief you on anything about the show, or did you have a question?
What exactly is Craft Roulette?
I told her to ask about JD.
And JD's doing real well. Here's to chocolate. All right, well done. Well, we have a little video to tell you what is Craft Roulette. We will be back in a few minutes to celebrate and start spinning. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chatterbox. Let's do it.
Did somebody ask what Craft Roulette is?
In a nutshell, Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel, and everyone is invited to play along. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. The wheel has 24 spots to land on, but the spot it lands on might not always be a parameter. It could be a special, like Guest's Choice, a vetoed parameter, or other fun surprises. When you add the infinite creativity of our community and try and calculate the possible options, square the fun, carry the glitter, divide by the imagination, you end up with a near limitless amount of possible projects. Whoa. We invite a special guest on each week to share their unique spin on our challenge. If you'd like to participate, you don't have to create live with us. You can sit back and enjoy the show. Once the episode airs, you have around 50 hours to finish your own project using the same 4 parameters from this episode and submit, so don't delay too long. After your project is ready, take a photo and head over to our website. Use the Submit Contribution form to officially contribute. The form is open to the public and no membership is required. Everyone who contributes will be featured on our website, included in the next episode slideshow, and automatically entered into the next giveaway. When you visit www.craftroulette.live, you'll find all of our past episodes along with their contribution gallery, the current wheel parameters, info on how to participate, a calendar of upcoming guests, links to our spin sponsors, contact and prize claim forms, our shop, and a huge membership platform. But more on that later. And that's Craft Roulette. If you like what we do, please subscribe, like the video, and share it with your crafty friends who might enjoy it too.
Everyone is invited to join in the fun.
We like to celebrate around here, so before we spin for this week's set of parameters, we're going to look back at last week one last time and highlight some of our community's achievements. And now, back to the show.
Whoa, are you ready to carry some glitter? All right, that is what we do almost every Friday evening. We are always so thankful when you are here to join us. I know if you're watching the replay, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you and know what you're up to. So feel free, chime in, let us know you're there. Last week, like I said, we had 392 cards. Look at you guys fall into place. We like it when we see all of our friends all over the world, but we have more room. So make sure if you know somebody in those empty places, give them a call and say, watch Craft Roulette. You would be a star on the map, and that would be fun. So we are up to a total of 57,096 total cards. Our statistician is I saw her in the chatterbox. Statistician Gloria Davis, can you give us a mileage reading on that? That would be great. All right, last week we had really fun project parameters, but about this time last week we were going, I got no idea what we're going to do. Card for a student. So many different students. You had culinary students, dancing students, little baby students, all sorts of students of life, all sorts of fun ways that you took that. Modern colors, you had different interpretations of that as well. Clothing had to be included, and then I loved it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes, abstract blobs. It was wonderful, and you did super, super great. Statistician Gloria Davis says it's 4.98 miles of cards. That's so many cards. I don't walk that far, you know. If I could leave a card and walk for days for me. Anyway, that's great. Crafty Al and her daughter Presley were here last week. This was Crafty Al's card. She loves a good pencil, and I loved having Crafty Al on our member show this week as well. It is a member show is when I bring a member on. We talk about cards from the last gallery that are made by members, and we just chat and have a good time. And we did it when did we do it? Just yesterday. Oh my gosh, time seems to go fast, but it seems like forever since that happened. So she was on, and if you are a member, you can go over to the menu and look for videos. And I think it's under video library. I think you can find it. Just poke around. You can't break anything. But that was fun card. Look at those pretty little abstract blobs. And we also had her daughter on. Completely different look. She'd made a mortar board, the top of a mortar board card. Cute idea. Look at those big old blobs. 2025. She had graduated last year, so we just have the
Maybe that card was for
nicest
Kelly.
kids. Maybe so. She could put a bunny inside of it. That would be cute. All right. So thank you so much, Presley and Crafty Al, for joining us again. And we look forward to seeing both of you at Paperganza. Now we're going to bring back Amanda and Kelly so we can celebrate some of the cards that you sent in last week. This is the time where I love it when we have two people in that little tiny square. And if you're watching it on a phone, they must be little tiny. Just itty bitty.
Well, good, because I didn't do my hair today.
Oh, I thought maybe I was going, man, her hair looks so good. So fooled me. So this is when we're going to welcome the first timers, have some major milestone achievers like 25, 50, 75, and so forth. Say welcome to 4 new mug clubbers and our leading ladies, and then welcome 3 new to Club 52. So this is on a timer. I like to be able to say their name and where they're from or how many cards, and then you're welcome to say something about them. So are we ready?
Ready.
You are so cute in that corner. Let's roll them, Mr. Producer. Welcome, first timers. This is the hardest contribution you'll ever make. Now it's just a piece of cake. Do it every week. Brenna Schaefer from Nebraska. I didn't know they had a beach in Nebraska.
That's cute.
Denise M., Mississippi. From
I like
SN to RN.
I like the use of the blotches.
Patty Paul from Texas. I know the blobs are all over. Renee Moran from Florida.
All pink.
I love that. That was really nice.
Beverly Ganaway from Texas. She's also a new member. Thank you.
That is cool with the little
I've never
Pom-poms.
seen one like that.
Not pom-pom. Whatever
Welcome,
it's
you all. Major milestone achievers. Let's see who they are. 25 cards for Marion L.
I like
So
it.
many cool backgrounds.
Mhm.
Trudy Adams from Washington.
Super cute.
75 cards.
I think I met Trudy.
Really? Vanessa K from Illinois, 75. You rock. Grandma Gay always says that. Andrea Batts Latson, 75.
All right, and we get to meet her at Paper Gans.
I know. I feel like I should sit up straighter, though. Anita Solars from California, 100 cards. Welcome to Mug Club. Sharon G from Australia. Roulette's going to go to Australia again. Cheryl Garman from Indiana, 100 cards. Welcome to Mug.
Very pretty.
Cat Kiwi Roberts from New Zealand, 100 cards. Oh, Roulette's going to New Zealand. And Shackles from Australia, 150 cards.
Cute, cute. More
I like
pink.
that background. Mary Ellen Finley, 175. Purple.
Team purple. Team purple.
Brenda Gentry, you've hit 200 cards. That's an amazing thing. Well done.
Wow, that's awesome.
I know. She always makes the cards for someone, too. Thank you, guys. Well done. Our leading ladies this week, Vicky Ruda from the UK, 228 cards.
That was cool.
Smurf Murphy with 229. She'll be at Paper Ganza.
We know Smurf. We know Smurf.
We know Smurf.
Jackpot Muller, 230 cards.
Oh, that's really cool the way it drips down.
Kathy Herring with 233 cards. Cute little doggies. 5K now, 6K Lamone, 235 cards. They're all real neck and neck. And Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis is our leading lady with 246 adorable cards. Well done, leading ladies. We appreciate you so much.
Awesome. Way to go.
Welcome to Club 52, Margaret Alexander from Trinidad and Tobago.
Very cool. It's a pop-up.
Cecilia Alin from Sweden. Welcome to Club
Very
52.
pretty.
We're all over the place, aren't we? Helen Rogowski from Australia. Club 52 welcomes you with that adorable card.
That looks like a spinner.
Oh, you think it was?
I
You
think it was a spinner.
Oh, how fun. It's hard to see sometimes what special cards there are, but I did check with Patty Beck today. She is doing fine. I think she's healing really well. She's got sick animals, and so she's just laying back and enjoying watching, I think, for a spell. But we do miss you, Patty. Just a reminder, and I know people want to know what happened to our leading lady. That's where she is. So there they are. Look at those cute little dolls. Kelly, do you ever look at your mom and go, there's my future?
Yeah, I look a lot like her.
You do.
I think you're taller than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're taller than me. All right.
They're all taller than me, too.
Fine.
We can just be little shorties at Paper Ganza together. It'll
Yeah.
be fine. Well, thank you for helping me celebrate some of those wonderful cards. And so many different things, so many different blobs. We'll see if some blob fever happens in this week's cards, too. You never know. Sometimes you get a parameter and you go, I've never used it before, and now I love it, and I don't want to stop. So we may see some more blobs. Bring on, Hit Me With Your Best Blob was my favorite song all week long. So that closes out last week. Shall we start thinking about this week? Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes, and the Stevens girls. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's bring on those parameters, Mr. Producer. There they are, those pesky parameters. What will we get tonight? We don't know yet. But we're going to take a couple of them off the board for tonight because our members vote vetoes each week if they remember. And this week, I know, for this week for Project, what did they vote off? Amanda hates A9 cards. Did they vote it off? Oh, it wasn't even on the list. They voted off the second most hated card, the purse card. It will be off the list. That means if we land on number 8 purse card, we will spin again. And Mr.
right.
Wheel cannot make us make a purse card. Now, if you are just having itching to make one, you can. But you don't have to this week. For colors, the members voted off what color group? Vegetable garden, butterfly, weather map. Ooh, ancient is off. That was a brand new one, too. Ancient is off. I did look up.
First thing out with all the distress line, we did everything in brown with torn edges.
Yes. I did look up ancient color palettes, though, and there were some really pretty ones. And so I thought maybe, ancient, maybe it's just like sand. But there was a lot of different things, like pyramids and things. But we don't have to worry about it. But tapestries, ancient tapestries and things are very pretty. And yours truly is a little bit ancient, so whatever I have.
No, never.
For element. I'm modern. For element, what did they vote off? In the sky, large flowers, food, or starts with I is off. Starts with I. Kelly, are you glad to see that one go?
What starts with what would I
Anything that starts with that? Igloo? Iguana? Iridescent?
Oh, those are good. Those are good. Your mom would have you covered, but we don't have to worry about it. For random. She says, I'm done with school. For random, what did they vote off this week? Looks like animal print is off, so we don't have to worry about it. You like it?
Yeah.
Well, you can still use it.
Maybe I'll use it now, maybe.
Yeah, be defiant. Defy the wheel. And now this is the chance for you, Miss Amanda and Miss Kelly. Would you like to veto one thing or take the Crafty Al Presley option of two things?
I think I'm okay. I want to see what I get.
There you go.
I'm going to be fine with it if A9 comes up. No vetoes. We're going for it.
Wow, you guys
if
are
A9
strong.
comes up, I will grumble.
If we get A9, you're just going to put a little tiny thing in the middle just to be
I'm going to make the
defiant, aren't you?
Australian one because I think somebody told me in Australia it's really tiny.
It is tiny. Yeah, it is. Okay, then if you're not going to veto anything, let's find out how you're going to strategize the if you get guest choice. Are you just going to pick numbers?
Yes,
Or
because I can read that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's usually what you do. So we can do that. I like it. So pick a number for project. 2 through 24, but not 8.
12.
She learned her math well. Card for a teacher. So we had a card for a student last time, card for a teacher if we get your wish. For colors, what number?
7.
7 it is. Aquarium. Well, we're going to put that teacher in an aquarium color.
You guys should know I can't actually read what those are.
I know. It makes it more fun. For element.
But it doesn't work. Pick a number. 7. Sure.
Oh, it's a new one. Cloud, clouds, or cloudy.
All right. I can do that.
And then random. A number, please, but not 1 or 8.
Five. She said 5.
5 it is. Half and half.
Oh,
We would talk about each one of these if we get these, but yeah. So, would you be happy if you got those?
yes.
Okay.
The
All right.
half and half goes in my coffee every morning. That's how I would interpret that one.
There you go.
I don't even know. Like a pizza, maybe?
Oh, that's a good one too. Very good.
Pineapple.
There's so many things. Yeah, half of an apple or half black, half white card. All those kind of things. All right, let's see. Let's give him a warm up.
Oh, we should break this.
Italy and Iceland both start with I. Well done, Angie. For project. Amanda's running. She's running. For project. Number 9. Square card. Well, it's not an A9. You got off the hook. Square card. For colors, will we get aquarium? Number 8. Butterflies. We're
Aw,
going to talk
Virgo.
about each one of these in just a second, so don't panic. 4 element. Look, what's good? Looks good on there. Oh, we got what you want. No, that's what. Yes, that's what you wanted. Number 7. Cloud,
All right.
clouds, and cloudy. I was thinking, I don't remember hearing them say that. Well, it's because they didn't say that. They said number 7. And
Well,
for
what's a
random. Congratulations. Will you get half and half for your cloudy coffee?
I don't know.
Number 21. Tide.
Tide. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a quick sip.
Don't eat your
I'm gonna
Tide
give you
Pod.
girls a few seconds to think about this, and I'm going to give my speech. Are we ready for my speech? This is a challenge. As you saw all those cards before the show and during the celebration section, we wouldn't have a challenge if it weren't for your cards coming in. So this is a challenge, and we always enjoy when you join us. Then we just want to see how you come up with when you are thrown these 4 parameters. It's going to be your art project. We're not going to tell you what to make or how to make it or what to use. It's up to you. You can make a square card and you can use whatever you want. If you want a toilet roll tube and flatten it out, you can do it. If you want to use the most latest, fanciest kit, you can do it. Whatever you want to do, we want to see you create and have some fun with these 4 parameters. The parameters do need to all be included. They need to be justified. Also, like you can't say, oh, this is a round card that I'm calling a square card. It does have to make sense, but sometimes they're a little bit cloudy, and so it helps when you put in the description what you were thinking. You can make the parameter a very focal point of your card, or you can just barely fit it in some clever, sneaky way. We're good with that. You can interpret each one of these parameters very literally, like you can say, HEY Google, what are butterfly colors? And HEY Google will oblige you and tell you all sorts of beautiful palettes that you can make butterflies with. My favorite right now is the orange tip falcate. Yes, orange tip falcate. I just like that name, but I'd forgotten about it because it's been a couple of weeks. So you can interpret these very literally, or you can take them as diverse and weird as you want and make them very highly interpreted. That's kind of what Amanda likes to do. Or all the points in between. We welcome all levels of card makers. You don't have to be a pro. You don't have to be a novice. You can be whatever you are. We just want to have you enjoy some creative time. And we do include kids of all ages, even those kids in their 90s. We're glad to have you join us. The project can be very classic and simple, like a traditional card that we've made with pretty papers and a sentiment and an image, maybe some ribbon, something like that. It can be very classic and traditional, or it can be very complicated and interactive with lights and pop-ups and all those things that make cards that make us all go, whoa, how'd she make that, for Pete's sake? So it's up to you. It's up to you. We're giving you these 4. We are blessing you with these 4 parameters, and then we are saying go fly in the deep end. Just go have a nice little dip and come up with something and share it with us, please. It does need to be handcrafted, 1 per customer, and it needs to be family friendly. We have children here. Thank you very kindly. All parameters are doable. What are your thoughts?
Well, at first, I thought it was tide like the ocean tide because I couldn't see. But now that it's bigger, I can see that it's tied
Actually,
like a bow. So.
But that works. We don't mind that.
We allow puns and
We do. We allow
And I was
wordplay.
thinking- Yeah, I was thinking as long as there were blue butterflies, we could have blue clouds in the sky and an ocean scene, you know? But,
Yes.
but now we could do anything because cloudy, like a cloudy background, and tie a ribbon or a piece of twine or something like that. Remember when cards were not finished unless they had ribbon on them?
Yes. Yeah, I do. Well, let's talk about each one of these then. Is there one that's harder for you to fathom than the others?
Square.
Kelly, what do you think?
I feel like the tide would be,
You're a little tricky.
Well,
yeah, but What else? If I wasn't to do ribbon, what else would I do? That's
Well-
who just said tied shoes? Her shoes are tied.
Mhm.
You could have
Mhm.
somebody with shoes.
A little hairband, a little hair bow,
An
Bow
image of
tie.
something that is tied on the inside of the card.
a package that
back?
has a gift that has a packet that has a tied ribbon. A bonnet that has a tied bow.
A
If
tassel
you're
is tied.
into Gone with the Wind, tassels.
Mhm.
Yeah. Some baker's twine is always easy.
Roller skates, ice skates.
Oh, that's
I have
cute.
ice
Yeah.
both of
And,
Yeah.
Anne Shackle says tied the knot.
those.
Got
Oh,
married. Very nicely done, Anne. Yeah.
Tongue
Those are
tied.
Tongue tied.
Mary Sleminski.
Yeah. A tongue twister ties my tongue up.
Roberta Sadler, scoreboard where the score is tied.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, man. These Wilkes minds are working
A
hard.
balloon will have a tie.
Oh, that's a real good one, too. Balloons.
Balloons are tied shut.
I had no idea that was such a good parameter.
Good idea.
I always thought it was kind of a throwaway, but no, that's good. So I think we got lots of thoughts there. Square card, we had quite a few square cards last week because of the mortarboard tops. And you just had your little hat on. So you could make, it doesn't have to be square this way. It can be squared a diamond shape too. So that might be kind of fun. Or maybe you could have some squares on a card. You could have squares on a square card.
They fit
Mhm.
proportionally.
Yes. They do indeed. So have you ever made a square card before? Or are you an A2 girl?
I think I have, but I honestly can't remember. I think I did, but I painted it. I didn't, I just cut out the paper and painted on it.
You can do
Oh,
that.
nice. You could do
You don't
that.
have to. I have paint. Lots
You
of-
could paint clouds on it and tie something on it. You could
tie
paint clouds
tie. Yeah.
and have balloons.
There was one in the chat a second ago. Kites have tied strings.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. On a cloudy background, that goes nicely.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Double
Yeah.
dip.
Ooh, I like
Yeah.
that.
Yep. Cool. Mary has her headband tied.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, tie-dyed shirt
Tie-dyed shirt would work too.
Tie-dyed background.
that looks like clouds.
Sewing knots like French
Okay.
knots are tied.
Yes. And all those
there's
stitches. Did you see Alyssa's card? 5K? 6K? She stitched that background. I recognized it. That's a feat. I'm sure that took a while.
Yes. Yeah. So if you want to do some cross stitch or something, that would be you'd tie the knots on those.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's really that's a big one now. That's not just a little throwaway parameter. That's a big option. Butterfly colors.
Mm-hmm.
They're so bright and pretty.
Yep.
That's good
There's a
for
lot
you,
of orange
Amanda.
ones.
You like bright and pretty.
I do.
You do.
We have it's called a golden crown tree in the backyard, and we have these little yellow butterflies that are the same color as the flowers on that tree, and they guard it fiercely. And I didn't realize that at first, but Micah was out watering one day, and he was underneath the tree, and they were buzzing his head, like, trying to get him to move away from their tree.
Aggressive butterflies. That sounds like a
Yeah.
band name.
I know.
Crafty Owl is afraid of butterflies. So it's good that we didn't get this last week.
And
She would have been nervous.
And when you question her, she does say, well, it is an irrational fear. So
She says you just don't know where they're going.
You look close. They look like bugs. They're bug faces.
Close.
Yeah, but you look at their pretty colors. So this doesn't mean that you have to have butterflies on your card. It's
Right.
just the color parameters. So I'm sure HEY Google will have lots and lots of, but there's monarchs and they have that orangey color. So that might be, and you don't have to have just one butterfly color. You can have a whole bunch. So it'll be pretty and bright, I hope. I think it'll be nice. Cloud, clouds, cloudy. Cloudy day, cloudy mood, cloudy
Clouds in your coffee.
You know, our kids
Are
always
there round
called whipped
ones?
cream cloud. So you could have something with whipped cream in our books. So, yeah.
We call
I
it
never did.
Jesus clouds when the clouds part and the sun rays come down, because all of those paintings were,
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the official term for
Corpuscular.
it.
Yeah, crepuscular rays.
Corpuscular rays.
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
weird. 'Cause crepuscular is what rabbits are. Morning and evening. Like, that's when they're
Yeah.
most active.
Yeah, there you go. We are just
It's spelled different.
filled with science around here. I'm trying to think, is there something else? For clouds, I bet there's some lyrics. We had lyrics a couple weeks ago for Craft Roulette, and they were fun. So I bet there's some lyrics too that we might be able to, Johnny Mathis, I can see clearly now. The clouds are gone or whatever. So yeah, you can maybe some glasses on somebody, on a rabbit with butterfly colors. Yeah. Yeah, it's all sorts of things you can do. Absolutely. So, or you could just have a pretty little scene. Absolutely, with some clouds. I think that would be real nice. So, what are you thinking? Are you pretty comfortable? You got some ideas cooking in those well-kissed brains?
I have too many ideas now. So what I think I'm going to do is go back to the ocean with a cloudy background
Ocean's
and
always the best.
maybe put a butterfly on it, even though I know butterflies are just a color parameter.
But
But
that's okay. You can include them.
Something I can just grab right now and do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know how. Maybe I'll tie it closed. But what if I do a tie-dye background and then clouds on top?
That might be very attractive.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be literal clouds. You can have cloud-looking things. Like if you tie-dyed it, like with watercolors, and then just blotted off blobs that could be kind of like clouds. You could do
Alcohol.
something like that. Cloud of smoke. That's a good one, Ellen.
Mhm.
Oh,
Shapes in the
my
cloud.
gosh. Clouds in my
Yeah.
coffee. Yeah. I don't know that song, but it sounds great. Shapes
Yeah.
in the clouds.
was
You can be
sorry.
looking. You can be looking at clouds.
I
You
see
could
that, Berta.
I just- All right, I think we're good. I think we're going to go off reservation here real fast if we keep getting ideas.
Yeah.
So
No.
we'll leave that to the chatterbox and the contributors, and while we get our act together and see what we're going to come up with. Are we ready? Shall we
ready.
get set? Let's go.
Yes.
We'll be right back after this.
All right.
Hey, Cool Mary here. You might remember me from my breakthrough role, the In Review infomercial. While normal me and the special guest are gathering their supplies, let me take this opportunity to tell you about our stamp set, our die set. Whoa. Let me, Cool Mary, show you what you can do with them. Tubular. Whoa! Gnarly. Yes, you can order these off our web shop. Every purchase helps support our shows, and in return, you can be like me, Cool Mary. Once upon a time, In a land of glitter and glue, there was Mary, who had lost her crafting mojo. Desperate, she called the one person who could help. Doc! Mary asked for one of Doc's brilliant inventions to save the day. Doc sprang into action, her lab a whirlwind of creativity. With a cry of, "Great Scott!" Doc unveiled her masterpiece, the Craft Roulette Creative Companion. She called Mary, and with a touch of movie magic, handed over the book. Mary was stunned. The book was incredible! Out of nowhere, Biff appeared to cause trouble.
Give me that book, blockhead!
A flurry of stamps sent him packing. Mary quickly explained the wonders of the book, showing its many secrets. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a project sketchbook designed to accompany creators along their journey through Craft Roulette's weekly challenge and its many adventures. Use it as a project planner, an idea bank, as a journal, or any combination of the three. Each spread has room to record all the essentials of the Craft Roulette Challenge. There are 100 spreads in each book, plus some extra room to sketch and make notes. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a collaboration with Trinity Stamps. To get yours, check out the video description for more information.
Mary, let's get back to the craft.
You're about back on.
Brum, bum, bum. Oh, I've just been doing all sorts of fun things in my brain. I'm going to go a cloud of dust. My little gnome is going to ride off into a cloud of dust. So I'm excited about that. Got my little, I think this is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. No, I probably did that wrong, but that's okay. We can cut one of them down so it'll be square. And so it's going to just be cut. I was thinking about maybe I should do a little gatefold. That seems very ambitious tonight. So I think I will just do... I could do a little Z-fold, though. Oh, this paper is not kind. But let's just see what we've got here.
We're going to bring California back.
California is ready already. I'm going to maybe take this and fold that back. So, California, I'm going with Western theme and a cloud of dust. What are you thinking?
Ooh, I am going to do an alcohol ink blended background. I'm going to try to use this straw right here and do, I don't know what to call it, but I'm going to
Blow things around.
yeah, make streaks and then put clouds over it. See how that looks.
Sounds great.
Hopefully it looks good.
I think it will look spectacular.
And I will get started as soon as I can open this. I can't.
Because butterflies kind of almost seem iridescent sometimes, don't they? Or am I
Yes.
making that up?
No, they
You
do.
have an iridescent one.
There's also glass butterflies, like a fake butterfly,
And some.
crystals.
Oh, there are those beautiful things. That's right. I have a morpho that's really pretty blue too. I'm just trying to figure out to have some space because this is kind of little. So I'm trying to think of filling out some space with something pretty.
I'm not a big fan of. Oh no! Did I get something here? Oh, never mind. I'm not a big fan of blank space, so I'm gonna add a whole lot.
You gonna go wild with it?
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
I got something even better.
All right.
Sorry. I know that there are orange and yellow butters.
Oh,
No.
yes. And blue is real pretty too. So I'm going to pull out some blue. And orange.
My.
And sometimes they're down in the ground, so I can put some brown. Not too dark.
Oh, that's going to be so easy.
Kind
There
of
are pink
buffy.
butterflies, right? Yeah. Start.
There sure can be. This is art. Remember, you have leeway. It's not a final exam at school, Kelly. This is art. You can do what you want.
School is
Look at
over.
that.
No more
That's right.
well,
School's out for the summer, but forever.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I go to college. But,
Unless you go to college. That's right. Absolutely.
Do you remember
All right,
that
little man.
Staples commercial that had Alice Cooper and he's pushing the cart around Staples and there's a kid that's moping around in front of him and he's just like, no, no, no.
I don't remember that.
It was pretty funny.
Oh, Alice. I loved the last day of school always.
Me too.
I think it was the last. We can hear a elementary school from the house, and those kids have been so loud this week. They have been screaming more than ever. But it's happy
Well-
screams. It's not bad.
Yeah. Can you blame them?
No,
now.
no, I don't blame them an iota. Not at all. Did Amanda say what she was going to do? Or
I changed my mind real quick. I found
Okay.
a cool cloudy stencil, and then it comes with the outlines too. So I can leave those white,
oh, nice.
and then I can put some sky. And I got the Spellbinders Advent calendar for myself this last year finally. So this little kitty cat holds the balloons, and I'm going to use it. I haven't used it yet, so excited
Aw,
about
that's a
that.
very cute
And
kitty.
it's tied. The balloon ties around his waist. And I might give him a little mortarboard so that I can give it to my niece because she graduates from college tomorrow. Woohoo!
Nice. Just dropped my Olo. My Olo went below low.
Oh, right.
There's blue butterflies now.
There are beautiful blue butterflies.
Honestly, no idea what color. I've seen like 3 different kinds of butterflies.
There are a lot.
Well, they just don't hold still long enough to see them.
You're right.
There's a lot. There's some little cute orange or yellow ones. Probably, I don't know if they're like yours, but they're cute. I
Aggressive.
don't think they're as aggressive as yours. I have a some milkweed for them, so I'm hoping we'll get quite a few stoppers by.
We have milkweed too for our monarchs. And they sure love it.
Yeah.
Makes me happy to see them. Have you ever looked at the chrysalis up close? They get like this ring of gold. It's so
Yes.
pretty.
Yes, I have seen that. I don't think in person though, just in pictures, and it is gorgeous.
We had one who set a good job. We had one who set up shop on one of our chairs in the out on the patio, and we were just kind of watching it because they're teak chairs with just lines on the back, and so it was dangling between. So we got to watch it for
Oh,
the whole time while it was cooking.
cooking.
You know what I mean.
Chrysalis. It was a good term. It was good. It was a colorful term. I liked it.
Yeah. Are there teal butterflies? Can I have
Sure
a
they
teal?
are. I don't know, but there probably are.
All
I
right.
bet there are. I'm saying I'm voting yes.
All right, good.
There should be if there aren't. Oh, that's turning out really pretty, Kelly.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, are you liking it?
This is kind of, I like this. I've never done this. I feel like I'm gonna go too far with one color, and then I will be able to go back.
No, then you just add more of the blending solution, and plus also you can cut down the part that you want. Remember?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. I can see where you could keep going though, and then all of a sudden go, "Whoops, that was one too many." I think I just colored his saddle.
Are we
The
liking
cow
that?
color.
I think I'm gonna add a little more orange right there.
Whatever you want. Remember, we're gonna eat up square.
Yep,
So
yep.
feel free. The other thing you can do is kind of flick some of this or spritz rubbing alcohol. You can't spritz that.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I forgot to look up what you got last week or last year.
I have no idea. That
No,
would be an
I wouldn't.
question.
No. That's way too long ago.
Right?
The card from last year. If I remember correctly,
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was a flower shop with a purple rabbit
yeah, I remember
That
that.
sounds right.
with like a little canopy thingy over it.
Mm-hmm. That sounds right. Well done.
Good job. Glad you remember that. Can't remember cards I made last week.
Fair, you make a lot more cards than I do, so there's that.
There's that, I guess.
I was talking to Crafty Al on the member show, and we were saying, do you remember your sheet loads from February? Because somebody had used that, and she's going, no. No.
Her sheet loads are really cool, though. Great
Yeah.
ideas, especially if you're stumped or
Yeah.
need a batch, especially
Yep.
for Christmas. Such a great
Yep.
idea. It's so nice that
I was gonna do that for the June birthdays for the members. I forgot, and I didn't. And now I have but I have 24 cards ready to go. But they are super simple.
There you go.
I just got these Trinity brushes, and wow, they're really cool.
They really are. I've been looking at them.
They are so nice.
And if you are in, is it Puyallup? Is how
You all
Washington?
like, pew pew pew.
Puyallup.
Deputy Heidi's in the neck of the woods.
Do stop by and say hi to Tanisa and Carrie at the Scrapbook Expo. Is that what it is?
Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. It's
Yeah.
it's near Seattle. So
Okay.
if you're in the Seattle area, go say
Oh.
hi.
I don't know if anybody else from Spin Sponsored Land is there or not, but
I don't know. Does that look good?
I
Yes.
don't.
I don't. I'm not doing any expos this year, so I haven't been following as close as I normally do.
Mm-hmm.
But they are a lot of fun. They're really fun to go visit, and you can just go walk around and see what's new and
Yeah.
meet some craft people.
Wear your Craft Roulette t-shirts.
Exactly. I'm at lots of our craft roulette friends there in person.
I really hope they're green butterflies because I did not mean to do that.
I bet there are. If
There's
there,
definitely green caterpillars.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
True.
they're free butterflies.
Yeah.
pre-butterflies. We should have had that on the board. Pre-butterfly
Pre-butterfly.
colors. Ah, sounds good to me. My butterflies are they're kind of muted.
I can use my snaps for this.
Ooh, do tell. What do you mean, snaps?
It's a secret. It's not a secret, but it's a secret. We have a brand new product coming. They're snaps.
Do you mean like the Addams Family snaps?
That would be good. There are little two-part snaps, and you can use them for penny sliders or any kind of like If you just want to punch a little circle, you can do that, put the lid on, and then use a glue dot to attach a piece on top. And then it'll just kind of rotate or follow the track. But it's just a little bobbin.
Yeah,
They are.
that'll be great.
They're fun.
You know,
Yeah,
I could have
get here on Monday.
used that when I made this A9 card because I used Brad's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I could have used those for sure. See how much space there is on this spacey A9 space card? It's
That's
actually
a
not
lot
a
of
card
space.
because I didn't put anything on the back. It doesn't fold.
I think it's beautiful. You can also just choose, remember, you're cutting it down.
Yes. Yeah, you know, you're right. You are.
Did you try spritzing?
I want. Okay. And then
So do it like what you want is a light mist. Otherwise, you're going to move stuff around, which is maybe what you want to.
Ooh.
Like,
How's everybody in the chat? You guys doing okay?
I like that a lot.
Oh, it's a bunch of nice folks I see in here that I haven't seen for a while. Hi, Micah. Hi, Marianne. Haven't seen you guys for a while. That's nice to see you.
What's Amanda making on her card?
I've got a cloudy background. Oh, I guess I was off screen. Sorry. There you go.
Yeah,
You have itty bitty space.
It's okay. I'll let Kelly be the star today.
Aw.
With my
It's kind of like being the genie.
okay.
All right, so you used Yupo paper, and that takes a while to dry. See that? So you can just blow on it until you
Plastic.
feel lightheaded. Or you can try.
Pass out. We've never had anybody pass out on the show. If we hear a great big thunk, we know she hyperventilated.
You know what? A little more of this.
Okay, well, you can play with
How
it until
I
you're.
spent my summer vacation. It started out with a bang.
Yep.
You know what? Oh, okay.
What is
So-
a good cat color that's also a butterfly? Orange? Orange.
Orange.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Cloud of
hard to
dust. So we're going to do a cloud of dust back here.
Mhm.
There's
You
not
know-
going to be,
That's dark.
I don't think I'll do sky clouds. I think I'll just do cloud of dust. This is some highfalutin paper from Your Paper Insider, and this has coffee. It's so cool. It has coffee trash in it. It's got like the shell casings or something. And it has this really pretty texture. So I think
Very.
that kind of feels a little Western to me. So I'm going to use it.
All right. They do have some really cool papers.
I think I'm gonna.
And our contact with Your Paper Insider is going to be a guest this summer. I'm excited.
Yay!
I got to get something here.
Feel about this. I don't know how to feel about this. I like it, but I don't think it's what I was going.
Surprise! But it's beautiful. And I
It
can
is.
see it like so pretty for rainbow or butterfly colors.
Yeah. It's nice
It's
and
really
bright.
pretty. Mm-hmm.
It almost reminds me of like a garden more. It looks like a flower petal almost.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what kind of flower, but it almost like, what kind of flower petal would that be?
A
kind of
fanciful flower.
Yeah. Whimsical.
Um,
Are you happy with it?
I think it's real pretty.
All right.
And you can always have it background or foreground, implied or literal.
Yeah. You can die
So-
cut it and just use part of it, or you can use it for your background.
Did I hear a sigh? One of those. Like, oh, I think I got it. Pansies.
Yeah.
Is what Deputy Heidi says. Pansies.
Oh, yeah.
A cloud of butterfly colors, Unicorn says.
Got two.
There's lots of good ideas.
What if I make this my card base and then have some.
You can do that too.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Yep.
I'm gonna use my little cutter.
There's so many possibilities.
Yep.
Psychedelic clouds, Kelly, is what Gwen says.
I'll let you take over while I decide what to do next.
Yeah,
yes.
that's a good idea.
There we
Oh,
go.
look at those pretty clouds.
Yeah. There we go.
Those are
What color?
nice.
I got two
Sunsetty-ish.
cats because I want it to be a little thicker, but they're going to layer up.
Is Fullerton green? I think it might be green.
Oh, do I have a phone? No, I don't have a phone.
I did. Oh,
Got to figure out my niece's school colors, and then I can make the balloon match that. As long as it's
That
also
is
a
very personal. That's nice. I like it.
oh, they're blue and gold.
blue and gold. Perfect. All right.
Yours was blue. It looked real. It looked like a pretty color. Mine was green and gold, and it was. I didn't think it was very pretty.
Can you see
Look
it?
at that little old party. That
It's like-
cute little guy there, rootin' tootin' kind of a guy. You know, I do have some questions for you, ladies. I should get
All
at
right. We have some answers.
that.
Sure do.
Well, Hat Trick Smith asks, we know Kelly's got some fabulous dance moves, but what about Amanda? What is and wondering what your go-to dance move is. Maybe we can save that for the end.
Oh,
You
I don't
have
know
a
that I-
go-to dance move?
I don't know. Irene.
Do you have the do you how about the worm?
Probably not. So funny story. My son, when he was younger, he loved to breakdance, and we were at the park once, and he and his friend Caleb were breakdancing randomly, and this guy comes up to us, and he like was offering to teach them breakdancing like lessons. And I thought, you know, stranger danger. But he actually, it turns out we know people he knew because I used to work in the dance studio. And he actually did have breakdancing classes. And he saw the boys were doing, you know, dancing and actually to teach them, which was nice. But they had kind of turned him down. And then years later, we went to a Warriors game. And we got picked to go down at the halftime. I think it's halftime. Like their intermission, and families competed to dance. It was like a dance off, and you would win tickets to Disneyland. And so the boys, we had Caleb with us, and the boys were breakdancing, and Kelly was little. She was like 3 years old, and so I was holding her, and she was shy and not really dancing, but the boys went at it. And we won tickets to Disneyland.
Oh, that's a good story.
Yeah,
That's
it was
a real
fun.
good story.
Yeah.
That must
we
have been
were
pretty good.
well, I think everybody won tickets to Disneyland is really what happened, but
Oh. Oh, I
we'll
see.
take it.
yes, absolutely. No looking that gift horse in the mouth.
Are those you have like
This is my cloud of dust.
colored butterflies?
Bonanza. Well, I wonder what kind of dance moves Hat Trick has.
Yeah.
I don't
She
know.
might have
We'll
some
have
good
to
ones too.
ask her in July because she'll be there.
I know.
That one's already cut.
And we'll probably have some of our groovy music.
Can I use both of these?
And I know that Smurf is a good chair dancer. And I know Susan Binstead loves to dance, so we'll definitely have some dancers about.
We are going to have a lot of fun.
We
I
are.
can't believe we only have 2 seats left.
I know. I can't believe we do still have 2 seats. Who are those people? Or who are we saving those for? Somebody
don't
needs
know.
to take them. Oh, look at that cloud of dust. That's terrible. There you go, partner. He's riding off in a cloud of dust. I guess he needs a little road or something. So, honestly, Kelly, has it been a year since you were in the craft room making something with your mom?
It hasn't been a year since I was in the craft room with my mom, but the last card I made, what was it?
She helps me make a lot of kits for
Uh-huh.
classes and things like that, which is really nice.
Yeah.
I honestly think the last card I put together at least was a sample card.
Yeah, she helped me put together store samples.
But not quite sure.
Oh, that's grand. I know she counts on you a lot.
Well, I'm always here when she needs it. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ride 'em, cowboy.
I love that stamp set. It is so cute.
I know. I do too. They're just fun little fellas. I haven't had him out for months and months. It's nice to see the little guy.
I've used it a couple times, and I like it.
He would be great on a wobbler if I knew where there were some wobblers, but I don't think I do. So, oh wait, there's a pear blossom mini action wobbler. Perfect. Because he's kind of a mini.
He is, yeah. I use the minis for almost everything.
Mm-hmm.
I almost never use the regular wobbles.
The minis are good, unless you're doing a giant Flemish rabbit full size.
Yes, that's
You
true.
just gave me an idea.
I'm on a wobble.
I'm gonna put one of these on a wobble.
They can't see what you're talking about.
You're right. I got these 2 little butterfly cutouts right here. Super cute. They got dimension to them. I think I'm gonna put this little one right
That's
here.
so pretty. That is so pretty.
I have a big wobble. You sure you don't want to put the big? There's small wobbles in that drawer.
Okay.
I never use them, but that's what I have on the desk. Also, Kelly helps me package all of the wobbles, so she knows where they are.
Well, she's handy to have.
Yeah.
I might be able to put a few clouds in the sky too, but then that kind of looks like a cloud of dust. Dust. That's what it is. Dust. Howdy. Giddy up. Amanda,
Yes.
do your cards have conversations with you? Like I'm having a conversation with mine. Giddy up, let's go this way. You know?
Yes.
Do you have,
Definitely.
Yes. I'm so glad. See, I'm so glad you're not like some of my old coworkers. You're fun. You're a fun kind of a girl.
Well, I have my moments.
Well, we all do, don't we?
Yeah. So I've been trying to make myself be more patient because I realized as I've gotten older, my patience seems thinner, and I don't know why, but when I was younger, I don't know. I guess I wasn't in a hurry so much, and now I always feel like I'm in a hurry because there's always so much to do.
So much.
I think that's part of it, but made myself just stop and relax and let them go as slow as they go and deal with it.
Nice.
At least I'm trying to.
Oh, Micah says it's because he's always winding you up.
No, Mike is way more patient than I am.
Well, maybe he's just not being wound up. Oh, that's the backwards way I did that. I know I have cloud. Oh, I'll just use my little thingy. That's fine.
You know,
I'm going to stick with this whole tan thing for the background. So he looks real butterfly color.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go over here.
I think we're doing this should be a pretty gallery with butterfly colors.
I think so.
Yeah. So pull out your prettiest colors. This is the week. It's a good week for that. Amanda and Kelly, too, because Kelly's going to be there. Paula Rice would like to know, what part of Paper Ganza are you most looking forward to? I kind of know what I think Amanda thinks, what she's looking forward to. But what about you?
We should still hear, though. We should still hear what Amanda wants. But...
Yes. Yeah, oh, definitely. I'd be surprised if... Definitely.
It's honest. I don't think we've announced all of the things that we're doing, especially one of those is the part that I'm looking forward to.
Oh, one of the secrets.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool.
Do you want to announce it? I mean, you can.
Have we discussed what the afternoon games are?
Not publicly, no.
Nope.
Okay, well, how about I just say one of the afternoon games is I'm super excited about it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to make you get up and move around, but you don't have to. But I think you'll want to, and
I love
I
this
know
description.
that's super cryptic, sort of, but doesn't tell you anything, does it?
Yeah, I love it.
But it's going to be fun. How's that?
It's going to be real good. And it's not going to be something you can fail at. We're not.
No.
Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
This is all about the fun. Quasi Kitty wants to know, is it musical chair dancing? No, not this year, but that would be fun.
Yeah. Why didn't we think of that?
I don't know. It's not. I think it's too late for that too. Doggone. We'll have to put Quasi Kitty on the game committee. She's
Kitty, yeah.
yeah. Oh, I like this little guy. And how about you, Kelly?
The big thing about not revealing the game too much is we want to surprise everybody at the event.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you get those envelopes with the game rules, you're going to say, whoa.
In multiple color hearts out of your mouth. Yeah.
If I'm being completely honest, I don't know what goes on there. I've never been.
We've never been. It hasn't happened yet.
Oh, well, I have no idea what to expect. I'm just going to go with the flow.
That is wise.
No idea. I am excited and scared at the same time. But
We
it'll
won't
be fun,
hurt you.
I'm sure.
We won't hurt you.
Not on purpose. It'll be fine.
Micah says if 2 tickets are sold, we might divulge secrets. We might.
At least
Look
more
at him, always
more
have fails
divulging.
done. Hint, hint, everyone.
Maybe not the whole secret, but part of
Just
it.
If we sell 2 tickets in the next 10 minutes, I'll tell you the name of the game.
all right.
We'll put it in our Facebook group.
Yeah.
There we go.
By the way, there is a new post in the not craft roulette, in the Paperganza Facebook group about packing and such. You may want to check it out.
Should we address the some of the swap? I know there have been a lot of people asking questions about the swap.
I bet you could probably sum it up pretty easily
All right.
because you're
Bring
there.
at least one swap card, everyone.
Yeah. There, that was pretty easy.
How's that?
Yeah.
I am a sellout, Micah. Thank you for noticing.
You need to turn in one at registration. And if you don't, you'll be sad and everybody around you will be sad that you didn't. So do that.
Yes. And put your name on the back.
Yeah, put your name on the back. You don't need to sign the inside of your card. So swaps started up long before Pinterest, and I think like Stampin' Up and Close to My Heart parties.
Yeah, we used to do it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the demonstrators would bring swaps because that was how you swapped ideas. People would see, oh, how'd you do that or whatever. And it gave them fresh ideas because they were always hosting parties.
Right.
And so that was kind of cool. But it kind of has become its own thing. And so you take swaps to events all the time. And then you just swap with people. You guys are not going to swap until we tell you to swap. But but then, yeah, because that's another thing, too. Don't swap too early.
That's right. That's right. We have
You
it
might miss
scheduled.
out on swap cards if you do that.
Yeah. Yes. So,
We're going to have
But
a
you're
place
gonna-
where they're displayed.
so
Yep.
and
And you can't believe how much stuff there is in this house. It's crazy. Box City right here.
well, that's
So
why I
I'm
haven't
kind of
said
looking forward to it being having it happen so I can get my house back.
that. Details.
Oh!
People are asking, do we need 10 plus 1? What we
No.
recommend is 10. You could do as many as you want. Theoretically, you do a card for a card, plus 1 to the swap table. So if you want to swap and get a lot of cards, you could do a lot of swap cards. It's really up to you. We don't want to tell you you have to make a ton of cards to swap,
Just
because that's just
Yeah.
another commitment that everyone might not want.
we want you to have fun
Plus
and
it
enjoy the
takes a
whole
long
thing.
time.
Yeah.
Giddy up, varmint.
I know it sounds
Crazy
weird,
Kitty
but
says, I only made 10, Sai. You'll be fine with 10.
you'll be fine. Yeah, definitely be fine with 10. Because not everybody is going to make that many too, so you may run out of people to swap with if you had too many. So,
Don't want that.
and then people were asking, did they all have to be the same? No, but traditionally they were the same just because you were sharing that idea.
Right.
So, I mean, that's kind of why they used to be the same. Do they have to be now? No, not necessarily. It'll just make life easier for you. But if you're the kind of person who just is not into making more than one of the same card or one or two, I totally understand that. I think 10 is my limit for Christmas cards. I will not make more than 10 of the same card usually.
It's hard.
Christina
Becomes
Holloman
work.
says, I plan on making one for everyone,
Oh.
plus a few extras. That's a big commitment.
That is huge.
That's a lot. All right,
But
everybody
she
say one of their
raised him-
swaps.
She raised 10 kids. She's used to doing things en masse. So
All right.
right?
Yep.
You get used to making a whole huge plate of chicken legs.
Once I learned how to cook, I didn't learn how to cook for not a whole bunch of people. Then once you turn it off, then you can't turn it back on so easy either.
I know.
Micah's gonna go cook. You learned how to cook? There's more cooking than I do.
Or a chuck wagon full.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be fine. Jen Gross, who is going to be there with us too, would like to know what's the silliest thing you two have created together that's something that brings you both laughter and joy each time you think about it. It's a nice question.
Oh, I don't know. What did we make together that we laugh about?
Huh.
I don't know. Sometimes we cry when we're making kits. It's a long time.
That's
I
very
don't blame
true.
you.
What are some? I don't know. What are some things that we made together? At all?
I kind of helped with some of your senior, like your coffee business.
True.
That was fun.
That was fun. We didn't really laugh, but it was fun. It was nice. She helped me do a project in school where I had to create my own business, and I chose to do a business on a coffee shop.
Okay.
So I did a bunch of research and everything, and I made like a little business plan, and it was not that good. It was okay. It wasn't that good.
Oh.
And then
Oh.
I never really had experience with anything like that before, so
Right.
my mom helped me out a little bit,
Good.
more than a little bit, and
It's okay.
Mostly
You've
I
already
took math.
graduated. It doesn't matter anymore. You can spill the beans.
it's okay. My teacher didn't care. He was like, "However you get it done, just get it done," and then I did, and he liked it. So
Good.
Yeah, she won an
good.
award.
I won the overall award at the thing. 'Cause
Wow.
The way
Done,
we
Team
present our
Stevens.
yeah. The way we had to present our project, we each set up booths, like almost like a craft convention, except we were all in like one big circle, and there were local business owners, not too many, but there were a few, and then there were like a bunch of different teachers, and some of the teachers brought their classes, so there were like a bunch of kids going through, and we had to pitch our ideas to these kids and the teachers and everyone. And
Shark Tank.
I brought samples, and so everybody wanted to get some coffee, and I had these like little
Brilliant.
mini banana muffin things, like banana bread.
Uh-huh.
So everybody flooded my table, and I barely even got to talk to some people because they were just there for the coffee. And sometimes
That's
I was
smart,
like,
though.
yeah, I would be talking to one person, and they're like I'm having a conversation, and like I'm giving them my pitch, and then somebody's like trying to like almost shove them out of the way to get to the coffee. And I'm like, okay,
It happens.
it was good, and I didn't. So the way they determined who won what, they had a Google form that each person could like fill out.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell people about that.
Oh, no.
Apparently, one of the other girls was telling people to vote for me. Anyway,
Oh,
So-
nice.
yeah, it was fun.
It's always good to have an advocate.
Yeah, it's funny. I didn't even know her. Like, I've seen
You
her.
liked
around
your
school.
banana bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's so nice. Well, congratulations. I think it sounds great.
Thank you very much.
Do you think it would be fun to have a coffee shop?
I think it would be fun, but a lot of work.
Yeah, right.
I actually, the way our house is set up, I love it. The back of the house is like floor to ceiling glass windows.
Ooh, pretty.
And if I could, I would make it into a coffee shop. it
Oh,
like
because
you
the
can't-
windows would be so nice. Uh-huh.
yeah. It would be so cute to like I don't know, just a cute idea.
It'd be a nice
practical.
setting. Mm-hmm.
I will say contributions are rolling in. I think people like these parameters.
Oh, they're fun
Yeah.
parameters. Square card, butterfly colors, cloud or cloudy, clouds, cloud, cloud. And tide. He's got his rope, so he's got some ties going on there. He's going to tie up his doggy. And I forgot about tide, but also the howdy is made out of rope and it's kind of in a tied format. Is that going to be Deputy Heidi, have mercy on me. His hat is tied. His brim is tied. I'm looking. Do I accept this card? I don't know. Do I have to add something to it that's tied? I could.
What was your gold that you're using? What size did I cut that?
If we all finished together, we would all be tied. Ellen's saying the howdy is tied. See how it's got rope and it's kind of tied in knots. Thank you. Thank you. The lasso is tied. It's sure. Yeah, it's kind of going to be tied. I bet it is a lasso, come
The
to think
wobbler
of it.
is tying it to the card.
Oh,
That's some craft roulette.
That's
Stretchy
some-
pants logic.
That's some stretchy pants logic, is right. Mm. For those who are new, we have lots of traditions, lots of lore. Don't worry about it. It's all fun. We don't have a quiz at the end or anything to make you take before we accept you as a friend. Not at all. And we're all very helpful. Just like that.
That is true. It's such a fun place to hang out on a Friday night.
And
Very
you
nice
two, like, you sometimes hang out with other people and you're hanging out here too, don't you?
Yeah. In fact, I bet you there's a bunch in there right now.
Yep.
We have so on our website there's a tab that says Craft Afternoon. On Sunday afternoons, I try to host just a live Craft Afternoon. It used to be in person here in Riverside, and it was open to everybody in Riverside who wanted to come to this coffee shop and hang out with us and bring your own crafts, basically. And then with COVID, we took it online and we made it every week instead of once a month.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's been a lot of fun, and we just it's on Zoom, but there's a core group that's there almost every week, but they're not just there every week, they're there like every day. So I mean, not always, but a lot. And we also have a little Facebook chat, like in Messenger, and so people all see messages. Is anybody crafting? You want to hop on? So it's just the same link. It's just always open.
You are Miss Hospitable.
Well, I'm not there when everybody's there. I mean, sometimes, but
By the way, JD is doing very well. He had a little virus and he's getting molars, so he was a little cranky face, but he is doing much better. Thank you for asking. It's time to eat chocolate.
it is. I didn't bring any out tonight.
Or cheese, if you
cheese.
are Steph.
Okay.
I messed it up a little bit, but it's not noticeable.
How are you girls doing? I think I'm getting kind of close to just watching
Done?
you. Yeah,
I think I'm almost done. I need a white card base and to stick all this together, and then I am done.
I need a bigger
Oh.
desk.
That too, but you know.
Yeah, I think we all want that, but you only get a little space
I know.
when you're here. Yeah.
You want to move it to the middle, Amanda?
Yes. Oh, I'm close.
Oh, we both used glitter paper. I'm going to make sure I have all of these things. The Tide was the only thing that wasn't, I forgot kind of, but square card, check. Butterfly colors, I have kind of muted butterfly colors. They're kind of at the end of their short life and they're getting a little bit, it was a cloudy day and you can't see them real bright, but they're kind of pretty still because there's the yellow flower, the yellow butterfly. There's a bright red, what is that called? I don't know. And there's a morpho there. There's also a blue streak. There's all sorts of beautiful butterflies. And so that should be wonderful fun for everybody. He's kicking up a cloud of dust as he says, "Giddy up!" And then his Tide is his howdy. It's made out of rope. And he also has a lasso in his hand. Dusty butterflies. That's right. Not afraid of color. So I think we're good. I think it worked. I like it.
I'm getting close.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to watch you then.
And Amanda, Sarah Liz requested to see your tool. I think we are seeing it right now. I think.
Oh yeah.
The
T-square?
ruler? Yes.
She said tool, so I'm guessing the T-square.
Yeah.
This little gem right here.
Right here. I am using it right now to square on
Go ahead.
this.
You got it.
Oh,
There you go. Kelly will show you.
so I'm doing 3/8 of a margin. So I'm going to line here. I'll show you right here. So 3/8 is on the side, and there's this little ridge right here. I'm gonna line my card base up underneath that ridge, and then this little outline right here is just gonna show me. And get this release paper
So
off.
it'll be just
All of it.
Those jigs were Jen Gross's idea.
She's a smart little cookie.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's pretty.
See if I use this properly.
Okay.
It looks like we have one seat for Paper Ganzo left.
Oh,
Oh, good job.
oh, you guys better run. Better run. Do not hide. Do not
Julie
pass.
Redu is coming.
You know what? I think I cut it a little off,
Nice.
but you get the idea.
That's wonderful. Make sure you go over to and ask to be let into the Facebook group, Paper Ganza Facebook group, and I'll let you in this evening. Jill Pounds
Trying to like
thinks
this.
there's going to be over 400 cards this week. I think you're right, Jill. Jill will be there with Cool Johnny.
That is going to be a fun table too. I've seen the
Preparation
talk about
talk.
yeah, it's going to be good, guys.
Yeah, this is a little bit different. Well, it's going to be a lot different than many things, but one of the things that Mr. Producer has built in, there is a Paper Ganzo website, and on it he has the seating chart, and then each pod, we have 3 tables for 8 people, and we're calling them pods, and in each of the pods can talk to each other. And they can
There's a planning section.
There's a planning section. And they can start planning what they want to bring. They can start planning about a theme for their table and so on and so forth. And the excitement is remarkable. I can hardly go in there because I get so excited. So it's because I can read it, but it's just they're having Zoom calls to do their planning, and they're already getting excited about meeting each other, and it's really, really cool. I was talking today with Biddy Penny, who will be our reporter on the scene.
Woohoo!
And we were just both saying, I hope we just don't cry the whole way through because we're so excited. I will warn you, when I got guinea pigs as a kid for Christmas, I was so excited. I did throw up. So we may want to have some barf bags around. No, I think I've outgrown it, but it does kind of make you wonder. But we're going to have some wonderful, wonderful folks there. It's going to be so nice. So thank you, everybody, for trusting us, because this is our first time, and for you guys to trust us is amazing.
Yes. We've been working really hard and we think it's going to be really good.
If things go to plan. Jay has a question about the T-square. Where did that go? Jay, can you restate it? Be happy to help. And Stephanie Mormon asks you, Miss Amanda. Oh, there's, I think I saw Jay. What are the dots on the T-square for? He asks.
Oh, they're thirds. So I guess I could show you the whole thing, huh?
Yeah.
If you're an A2 card, then it would stop at 4 1/4 here. So it goes in one direction, 4 1/4 with a 0 center. The pink dots are thirds. So you'd know 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. And then if you rotate the ruler and you went the other direction, the landscape direction, you'd have to 5 1/2. This is a square card, so it obviously doesn't match. But you've got 5 1/2 in this direction, again with the 0 center, and the pink dots here are your thirds again.
Yep.
So
isn't that cool?
Yeah. So I wanted a centering T-square, and all of the 6 inches. I have a 12-inch, but the 12-inch is too long. Your desk is never that big. And then the 6 inches are great, but then you have to do math. And I'm an A2 girl, so I wanted a 0 center there.
It's smart.
Are you done?
It's very smart. I'm glad you asked, Jay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
You went big. Are those big squares? Mine looks kind of small compared.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
I'm 5 3/4, and
Okay.
she's 6.
Okay.
So yes.
Yeah, mine's 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mine's 4, but I had a little guy, so I didn't need to have a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
walk
might-
us through.
I might add a sentiment later, but
Mhm.
he's on that little slider. Except I just put a hole, and then it needed to be a slightly bigger hole. You need at least a 1/4 inch hole, and the first punch I used was smaller. So it was like exactly the right size. But I'll probably end up putting a sentiment here later and
Yeah.
that mortarboard because I forgot about it. But I think I've got everything right. Square,
Yeah.
clouds in the background,
Yeah.
ribbons tied around him,
Uh-huh.
butterfly colors. I
Yes.
think we're
Nice. And it has some
Calling.
bling.
Yeah. You want to tell everybody about yours?
Why not? Absolutely.
I think I kind of incorporated all the. I tried.
Oh, do you have tie? Oh, tie-dye.
Yeah,
Yes.
tied, and it's cloudy. 2 in 1.
There you go.
Sure. And then I got a little wobbler guy here. I don't know. He's fun.
Yeah, it's square, and you use butterfly colors, and you even added butterfly. So you know that those are butterfly colors.
Yep. See, mashing into it. Yep.
Yeah.
That is pretty sweet. I think we did it, and I think other people are already doing it. So it should be a grand weekend of wonderful contributions coming in. I sure hope so, because I like them.
Yeah.
I like these bright colors. Yeah. Kathleen Guthrie asks if you can buy those at Paper Organza. You will have a booth. There will be
Yes.
or Pear Blossom Press will have a booth, as
Yes.
will Pink and Main, Riley and Company, Karen Berniston, and Trinity. They will all have booths. So
Yeah.
you
We'll
should
have
be
some
able to
good
get
stuff.
pick some good stuff up.
And there was a question also if you're ever planning on making one for European card standards.
Mm.
I know that there are only 3 countries in the world that are Imperial, but that's where all of my customers are.
Fair enough.
Plus, so really, we had a bunch of Canadian stores come and ask us about the T-squares at Creativation, and I told everybody they're not metric, they're Imperial, and they all said that's fine, that's what they use. And when they use the 8.5 by 11 paper, they use inches anyhow because it's not A4, it's not metric. So unless I had a reason to believe I could sell 10,000 Imperial or I'm sorry, metric, then yes. But without that, it's a lot of money if I can't move them.
Right.
So,
And speaking of metric and Imperial, cardcalc.app has a
Converter.
all right.
for cards, all sorts of card sizes in Imperial that then can be changed to metric, etc. So check out cardcalc.app, a free app made by Mr. Producer.
It's kind of
It's
half
very
app.
It's half app.
Yeah, it's a progressive web app. You can install it technically on your phone and use it as a native app, but it's just a website.
So it's a hap.
Yeah.
A half app. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to let you girls rest just a minute. You did great. You did super great. This is fun. And we will be back with you in just a few minutes, but we're going to give some stuff away and tell them who's coming and thank our members. Shall we break for a moment? Oh, and how to play. Oh, yeah, that. This is a challenge. All parameters are doable. You are seeing that we did it. We're nothing. Well, Amanda and Kelly are pretty special, but I certainly can make a card fast and furious anymore, but everybody can do it. We love people from all ages, all abilities. First card, millionth card. We want to see what you have up your sleeve with those 4 parameters. Make it family friendly, 1 per customer. You have till Sunday evening at midnight Central Daylight Time to send it to craftroulette.live, submit contribution form, and then if you want more time and support the shows like cool kids do, and if you can't, it's okay. But there is a membership site. Check it out. See if there's something on there that you just can't live without. We would appreciate your support. But if you can't, now's a great time to make sure you have it, that you have given us a thumbs up, notification, and all that kind of stuff. Also, I think there's a discount code for Pear Blossom and an affiliate link on craftroulette.live under associates spin sponsors. We'd appreciate that extra little help. Love it. Have a whole bunch of new people coming on in the next 2 months. Smooth Small Smatter. Sue Small Crater will be joining us next week. If you want to get to know her, her website is Yuli Cat Designs. She was on our community showcase on the 1st of January. Really interesting lady. Has a huge background in art and all sorts of museums and all sorts of stuff. You will enjoy getting to know her if you haven't. Also makes very interesting interactive cards. I hope we can get something out of her. Then we're going to go back to mother-daughter because Rye and Amy's Wares will be joining us the second week in June. Looking forward to meeting Rye and seeing Amy. Then Christine Bertram, the Purple Princess from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, will be joining us after that. Haven't seen her in a while. Looking forward to seeing what shenanigans she's up to. Then we have a new guest, Justine Dvorak, and she's a kindergarten teacher. I think she is just adorable. She's been making process videos for Craft Roulette. Check her out on her channel. And then you know her in the Chatterbox. It's 50 Shades of... What is it? 50 Shades of Crafting. I panicked at the last minute. It's Tina One Kenobi will be joining us from the Philippines as a first-time guest on 4th of July. So we're worldwide. We're serving our world with a guest on Craft Roulette from the Philippines because I thought, who wants to... No, I don't want to ask Americans. They're going to be saying, I'm going to a picnic. I'm going to a barbecue. I'm going out for some whatever. So, no, they'll be busy with sparklers. So we're going to bring in the outside guest. I'm looking forward to hanging out with her. Anybody else? Yeah. Thumbs up, hearts, all those things. Let's do it. Then, what is this? Oh, this is where we say thank you so very much to our members. I know that not everybody can afford to be a member. Totally cool that you are here. Totally love having you in the Chatterbox. Totally love having you in our Facebook group. Giving those thumbs up, sharing the links. That is just amazing, amazing gift to us. Thank you so much. But if you do want to support the show, we'd love to have it. There you are. And a big thing happened this week. my initial investment was paid off. So I am now in the black with Craft Roulette. Woo! It only took 5 years. So now I can actually start paying myself. That's exciting. Doggone it, that's exciting. I don't know if anybody else thinks that's good, but I do. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's very humbling and very, very exciting. Thank you. Different way to make a buck. Yeah. Yep. There they are. Thank you so much. You can find out more on craftroulette.live/support. Oh, there she is. That's the confetti cue. That means we're about to give some good stuff away. This is the last week to be giving away these spin sponsors prizes. Thank you so much for your generous gifts. We have given, this will be like, oh, Sassy's LLC, we're going to put a restraining order on you. You're too nice. We will have given away over $500 worth of prizes this month just from our spin sponsors, plus our goodie bags. And don't forget the Krog, the Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. And we're going to give that away right now. And you're wondering, how do I get my name on that big board? Well, all you have to do is send in a card. That's easy peasy. It does have to meet those requirements like the parameters and the family friendly. Oh, please, we have children. And all those kind of things, one per customer, and have it in on time. That's all. That's easy. You can do this. So Amy Powers, oh, well, fun to give a card to, oh, I have to do a good one. She makes good cards. Oh, the stress. Oh, the stress. There will be a claim prize form that will open after all the spinning is done. Please use the same email that you used to send in your card so we recognize you as the rightful owner of the prize. A Craft Roulette goodie bag's going to, oh, Sweet Lisa Taylor. Sweet Lisa is having a little Paper Ganza gathering because she can't join us. So she's having her own little Paper Ganza gathering watch party. I think that's pretty darn fun. For a $30 Bloom Daily Planner gift certificate, use mine every day. I've said it all month, but I truly do. I pack that thing with so much information. Donna Shilkuski. Congratulations, Donna Shilkuski. You've been around forever, too. I love it. You know, all these people, I had no idea who they were in this world, and they have just made my life so much nicer. Whimsy Stamps. Let's give away $25 and see what you can find in that little cute store down in Florida. Who's going to get it? Oh. Carmen, choose joy with Carmen. Carmen is a sweet, sweet woman. Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Arvada, Colorado. That's how she always introduces herself. And she has made like 150 Craft Roulette videos. It's quite the thing. She was also on our community showcase. And another kind gesture. Thank you, Reagan Zick. That was very nice too. Yeah, I'll go to get some coffee from Kelly. That sounds good. And some banana bread. I love banana bread. A Colorful Life Design stencils going to Terry. I believe that's Terry Halata. I am happy to take care of that. I think you, I owe you your Roulette robot stamp too. So thank you, Reagan. Thank you, Sassy's LLC. I didn't mean to sound pathetic. Maybe I should do it more often. A Pear Blossom $25 gift certificate. Maybe you can get one of those nice little T-squares or some lights or some wobbles or some snaps or someday. Oh, Deputy Heidi, did you put your finger in the pie? Deputy Heidi, congratulations. We get to meet her at Paper Ganza. She's going to arrest us all for having too much fun. I'm just sure of it. Congratulations. Make sure you claim your prize. I will take care of it probably Monday. Thank you, everybody, for submitting. And I want to see lots of cards this week. Whatever. You should have heard me say hello, 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 hello. My mouth is about done. Bring them back on, would you? Let's close this night out. Oh, they're not there. There they are. Well, they're pretty filed. Aren't they the prettiest girls, I tell you? Well, that was fun, Kelly, and I can hardly wait to meet you this July. And thank you so much for volunteering to come and being a part of the of Paper Ganza. We will have some young people there.
Yep.
So, but
Yep.
we have
It's gonna be
some-
fun.
it's going to be fun. So, yeah. Anything else you need to tell us besides be that last person at Paper Ganza?
Yeah, you definitely want to be there. Although somebody may have already claimed it, maybe I'm not sure. That would be
So the website says tickets are not available. It's showing the message that it should show if it were sold out. I just think I wrote the logic off by one. So I'm going to fix that after this show, and then the last ticket will go back on sale. So
All right.
that's just an off by one error, it happens.
Hey, he's my son. He's my son. He can't have math perfect every time.
Aw.
Well, thank you. Thank you so very much. I think it's time to plan a big one on the Nogs because you made some really good cards, and it was fun to spend time with you. And you're nicer than any coworker I've ever had.
Oh, well, thank you. I had a great time.
Me too. It was fun.
She considers me a coworker, by the way.
Oh,
No. All right.
I
Well,
love
everybody
you
have a
anyway.
great weekend. We will
Yep.
see you. I'll see you in the chatterbox next week. We'll see you in
Yes.
July, hopefully.
Yes.
And yeah, it's going to
Wednesday
be
on In Review, and see if you can catch me stealing some art. And then next week we'll be back with Sue Small Crider. Take
Yay,
care,
I just
everybody.
did a
Thank you so
package.
much. Huh?
I just sent Sue a package today.
It's just all interconnected. Make sure you don't say anything bad about anybody around here. They'll hear about it.
Yep.
Take care. Good night. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Great.